What's up, Average Kurt here, aka the internet chef who's pandering to what's popular, and apparently that's making fast food items better. Now, I came up with this video idea a few days ago inspired by the great Josh Wiseman, and then he goes and drops the same exact video. So he calls his videos but better, I'm gonna call this but easier. It's like what he does, but easier. So today, I'm making
I can just let you go. You're the one I wait for, even though I hate every time you leave me to my fate. You're the one I'll stay for, though I wanna go. Find somebody better for my soul, better for my soul.
And here's everything you need to make this dish. Some fancy red meat, I went with ribeye. Bacon, you need bacon for the fat. Cheese, whatever kind of cheese you'd like. Buns, and I already ate one of those buns because I got hungry before I made this. Don't judge me. A couple of potatoes, a very handsome onion, some bag of lettuce that I'm gonna disrespect. Pickles, bread and butter pickles, that's just what I like. Some Thousand Island dressing, salt and pepper, and some really hot sauce. I think this shit is at like 600,000 Scovilles. It's hot. First, I'm gonna take this washed potato and this knife and use the knife to make the washed potato smaller. And then I'm gonna take it to a bowl with water and blanch it. And I'm just gonna let you guys vibe out to this song while I make the potato smaller.
I wanna go. Find somebody better for my soul, better for my soul, yeah, better for my soul. Find somebody better for my soul. You're the one I'll stay for, though I wanna go. Find somebody better for my soul.
Now that we're done vibing, we can blanch these potatoes. So 2 times I put water into the bowl with the potatoes, mixed it around, and then dumped it into the sink, kind of like a pre-blanch. For 30 minutes, that was weird. Anyways, for 30 minutes, I'm gonna let these hang out in the cold water after I pre-blanched them twice, and then they'll be ready to be dried off and then fried. Then I put my bacon and steak into the freezer for about 30 minutes. This is gonna make it a lot easier to put it through the meat grinder. Now that my meat is chilled, I'm gonna make it smaller with my knife and then put it into the meat grinder so you guys can just vibe out while I'm making the meat smaller and grinding it.
If it's right, but I'm sticking with you. You're my only vice, I'm dependent on you. Love's for the wicked, I know this shit too well. I talk, you don't listen, still I'm under your spell. I think
So I've never put bacon in my meat grinder before, and I will never do it again. It really gummed up the works. Next time I'll just dice it up really fine and mix it with my ground steak. But my thinking was ground steak and ground bacon mixed together to make a burger patty. Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome. And it did turn out well, even though I gummed up the works here. Now that my meat's ground up, I'm gonna take my blanched potatoes, which have been blanching for 30 minutes, pour out the water and then put them on a baking sheet lined with paper towels, and then put some more paper towels on top, and just make sure you get them extra dry before you put them in the deep fryer, because water and hot oil, they don't go well together. Like pineapple on pizza. Just stop it, for the love of God, please. While my potatoes are drying, I'm gonna grease my little burger maker tray. If you don't have a little cool little burger patty presser, you can obviously do this by hand, but I got a cool little burger patty presser, so I'm gonna use it to make perfect patties. And you guys can just vibe out while I press these patties.
to feeling bad as hell, I can just let you go. You're the one I wait for, even though I hate every time you leave me to my fate. You're the one I'll stay for, though I wanna go. Find somebody better.
Now that my patties are pressed, I'm gonna salt and pepper them and then take them to the smoker. Cook them at 225 for about 50 minutes to an hour. Obviously you can grill these or pan fry them, but I have a smoker, so I'm gonna use it. So there they go on the smoker, off the smoker. They look fantastic. Perfectly smoked patties. Now I'm gonna layer on some cheese to these perfectly prepared patties, and then they'll just hang out in the oven at like 150, its lowest setting, until I'm ready to assemble this amazing Big Mac. That's easy to make. You can make this. I made it. I'm nobody. You can make it. Time to slice up this handsome onion, and I did a horrendous job of slicing. I sharpened my knife before. I don't know what I did, but this did not go well, so I'm not gonna let anybody see it. I'm blurring out the whole shot. Time to make some spicy Thousand Island dressing, which is very easy to make. You just take some Thousand Island dressing, put that in a bowl, then grab some hot sauce, which in my case is zombie apocalypse sauce. This shit is like 600,000 Scovilles. It's the second to last sauce on Hot Ones. It's hot as shit. So I'm gonna put a few dabs into the bowl, mix it up, and then give it a taste to make sure I'm not gonna burn my face off when I lather this sauce on my Big Mac. After waiting a few seconds, I decided it's good. Now it's time to make the fries, which involves putting the potatoes that I made smaller into 350-degree oil until they are golden brown, and then I'll hit them with some salt as soon as they come out of the fryer. Then I'm gonna grease a pan that's on medium-high heat, and I'm gonna sear one of those really ugly onion slices that I made earlier. Then I grabbed some of this parquet butter, which I found in the back of my fridge, gonna lather it on my buns and get them all nice and toasty. And now it's time to assemble this behemoth Big Mac. And I'm just gonna let you guys vibe out because you don't need, a play-by-play of how to assemble this Big Mac. It's pretty straightforward.
I talk, you don't listen, still I'm under your spell. I think I'm addicted to feeling bad as hell. I can just let you go. You're the one I wait for, even though I hate. Every time you leave me to my fate. You're the one I'll stay for, though I wanna go. Find somebody better for my soul. Better for my soul, yeah, better for my soul. Find somebody better for my soul. You're the one I'll stay for, though I wanna go. Find somebody better.
Now I'm gonna top off the Big Mac with that toasted bun, hit it with some fries, and it'll be ready for its close-up.
I shouldn't be standing with a heart that's so heavy. I shouldn't be up with all the weight that I carry. Don't know if it's right, but I'm sticking with you.
I did it again. Now, all that's left is to take this overpriced Big Mac and fries and all into it. But first, I gotta get prepared. Because I know my haters are saying I can't take this Big Mac and take a big bite out of it. They doubt me, but I'm gonna prove the haters wrong. I can take a bite out of this Big Mac, even though it's massively it's just too big. Look at it, that's gonna be a great thumbnail, but that thing is it's too large. What are you doing? But I didn't come here to around, so I'm gonna take a big ass bite. Damn it, I couldn't get the whole thing in one bite. I mean, it was close, almost there, but my haters were right. Damn it. But enough messing around. You want to know where this thing ranks on the slap meter. And it slaps. It slaps pretty hard. Definitely not worth $50, but it is a solid Big Mac. And with all this Big Mac excitement, I forgot about the fries. And the fries are great. Now granted, they've been sitting for like 20-30 minutes, so they're not super crispy as they were when they were fresh out the fryer, but they are still very, very good. Hey you, did you like this shit you saw today? If so, please like and subscribe. Also, follow me on the gram and TikTok at Average Kirk Cooks. Salute to you guys for watching. I'm just gonna sit here, get fat, get happy, and get down on this overpriced Big Mac and fries. Catch you guys next time.
Go find somebody better for my soul. Better for my soul, yeah, better for my soul. Find somebody better for my soul. You're the one I'll stay for, though I wanna go. Find somebody better for my soul.
We find down with the Merlot. You know I'm on the line with the sun low. You already know the vibes when I pull up on you. Been looking at the sign like a horoscope. You say you wanna leave, but I know you don't. Talking about you wanna freeze what we got going on, but I'm seeing through the screen what's really going on. I know how you feel, I just need you to wait on me. I wanna do less of this latency. I wanna do less of that wait and see. When I get back to the city, I hate to leave. I know what's up being away from me.